So, before we begin, before we begin, uh, we need to talk about something. I need to make sure this gets out there. It's not a good thing, and it's it's not great. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. Tengen 89 was lying about the massive donation to St. Jude. Um, it was a situation where he thought he was being nice. He lied about donating. He then fabricated a bank statement showing a transfer. He lied about the limit. He somehow, and this is the part that blows me away still. This is the part that blows me away. There is an actual document on St. Jude's website that has a typo in the Swift code that you send, and he somehow got that and I had St. Jude on one ear apologizing for it being there. I had Tengen saying that he was talking to his bank trying to figure out what was going on. It was like it was to be blunt, it was a very smart way. So TLDR, there's no big donation to St. Jude, and he lied. So now, how can you fake all that? Not only did he do it, he had receipts. He made the receipts. You know how you say, yeah, that's cool, but bring the receipts? He made the receipts and brought those. So here's the thing. Now, I had some very big goals. And obviously, because of this, we didn't meet those big goals. So, of course, it would be like, well, okay, we just won't do the goals, right? Oh yeah, no, Tengen was a big part of the community. He's been here for years. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. On Saturday, we announced that we were almost at $1 million. And then the community, knowing that, came together on Sunday and raised what? Almost $80,000 in a second charity stream. So, and none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened if those people had known that donating wouldn't have gone to those goals. So I am going to give you every one of the goal rewards anyway. I'm not going to back down on that, because $80,000 is literally over 6 times the amount of the first charity stream I ever did. And that is just that alone is a huge deal. So, and I mean so anyway, that's in terms of the goals. We are still going to act. We're going to function we're going to give all the goals. We're just going to do that. That's going to happen. Just end of day. But yeah. You should drop the hot tub in principle because we don't deserve that. I'm okay with keeping the rest of the goals. Mr. MX, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You absolutely do deserve that. And that's the thing. Because people donated $80,000 specifically for the hot tub. That was the only goal of that stream. That was the only goal of that stream. So, yeah. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be blunt here. At the end of the day, a lot of the fault here rests on my shoulders. Granted, Tengen went to great lengths to trick me. I shouldn't have counted it until the money was there. I shouldn't have counted it until the money was there. I was excited that somebody had done that. I was very pumped that we were so close, and I jumped the gun. So that's on me. That's on me. I should have followed up with the fake bank statement he supplied. I should have done more. Is what it comes down to. I should have done more. So, and that's one of the reasons that I think it's important that we still do the goals, is because at the end of the day, you know, that was on me. So anyway, I'm still insanely proud of this community. We still raised over $400,000 in a weekend. That's insane. It's still absolutely insane. So yeah. Belial says that dude went so far in a lie, it's so messed up. You know, yeah. I mean, there's no question it's messed up. There's no question it's a terrible situation. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard not to be extremely angry. It's really hard not to be extremely frustrated. And the part that drives me crazy is I vicariously then became a conduit perpetuating that lie when we raised the rest of that 80,000. So that's the part that makes me the most frustrated. But yeah. Why would he even do that? He was already a long-term supporter. I don't know, man. I think he just got excited. I think the thing that happened is I think it was just like you get caught in a lie, and then you lie to cover that up, and then that lie gets caught, and then you lie to cover that up, and then that lie gets caught, and then you lie to cover that up, you know, and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's essentially what happened. It just got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So yeah. Anyway, I just found out about it tonight after essentially, like it just got to a point, like over the last week, you know, I've been going back and forth with St. Jude, and you know, we were told that there was a bank issue, and then we were told that the police were involved, and then we were told about something like that money laundering was being blamed, and like all this stuff. And it just got to a point where I was just like, look, like, please be honest with me. Just be honest with me. Just be honest with me. And he just goes, okay, I lied. Like he just said, I lied. Okay. Like basically that was it. I lied. So yeah. Yeah. What he did is a crime. I mean, it's fraud, but I don't know if it's criminal fraud. It's really poor taste fraud. It's fraud though. I mean, it was a lie, but I don't know, dude. It's just I don't know. it's just the whole thing is just it's I don't I I don't know. Faking the bank statements is huge. Well, if faking bank statements is a felony, what he showed me was a wire transfer of the amount from his bank to St. Jude with like Swift numbers and everything. And then what's crazy is, and this is where the whole thing was so nutty. He showed me a statement from his bank with like all the numbers and stuff. And in it was a Swift number, right? And one of the first things I did was I took that to St. Jude and I said, here it is. Like, go ahead, go confirm this. And then we'll put it on Tiltify, right? And St. Jude was like, awesome. So then, and this is where it gets nuts, St. Jude responds to me and they say, wait a second. The first letter of this Swift code is this letter, and we don't use that letter. Did he put in the wrong Swift code? Because if he did, it shouldn't have gone through. So then I went, oh shit, like, let me check with him. So I take the Swift code and I copy and paste it into Google. And it pulls up an actual page on the St. Jude website that says, use this Swift code to gift. I show that to St. Jude, and they go, hold on a second. What's this? And then St. Jude comes back to me and says, that's a typo. So somehow, Tengen knew that there was a fake Swift code or a typoed Swift code and that would not work. Like, how do you even know that? How does that happen? He also knew that Tiltify doesn't accept donations over 500,000. How did he know that? Like, it's just like, oh my Lord. So anyway, yeah, I got, it took a week of me going back and forth, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I kept telling myself there's no way someone would go like this far to lie. Like there's no way somebody would research this much to keep like tricking me. And I think that's exactly what happened. I think that's exactly what happened. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. iWipe says, what happened to the money? I don't think the money existed. I don't think the money existed, is what I think. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it's that, like, that's it. So I'm the point is we're still gonna do the goals. I'm still really proud of you guys. I personally apologize for not following that up more. I feel like I'm still like, it all comes down to one thing. It all comes down to one simple thing. And that one simple thing is I should have never counted the money before it was there. That was my lesson. It doesn't matter what somebody tells me. It doesn't matter how many promises are made. It doesn't matter what I'm shown. Until those numbers are like, until I get that confirmation, then this was me learning that lesson. No matter what I'm told, no matter what happens, make sure you got that money. So, yeah. That's it. That's it. A learning experience for sure, says Rachel LMNO. Couldn't say it better. Cohh, I'm not taking sides. A legitimate thought. Could it be that he just Could it be he just said he lied because there was a bunch of BS and it was taking too much heat and he withdrew his donation or something? Of course he could have. I don't know. Here, the only thing I know for sure is that the money is not going to St. Jude. And to put it bluntly, that's all I care about. Like I clearly don't know. And clearly the dude can make people think what he wants them to think and has the potential to do that. So, yeah. But yeah. That's where we are. That's where we are. And the point is no matter what happens, no matter what anybody says, $420,000 is going to St. Jude because of you guys. And that is what's important. That is what's important. So, yes, $420,000.
Applause, please.
$732.69.
Nani?
That's what's going to St. Jude. Yep. So, yeah. Crazy. 420. It starts with 420 and it ends with 69. That's right. XB side said what happened. XB side, what happened is it turns out that that Tengen was lying about the donation.
Nani?
The big donor of the charity stream unfortunately was lying about it. I think he just got too caught up. He got backed into a corner, and instead of immediately coming clean, he tried to lie his way out of it, and it got to a point where I was just like, please be honest with me, and he was honest with me after like a week. Yep. So, I mean, I certainly haven't been there on this scale. Let me lead with that. I certainly haven't been there on this scale, but I think we've all been in that situation in our lives, but not necessarily for things this big, where we do something stupid and then we keep doing stupid things to try to cover that stupid thing. He must feel awful. I think he does feel awful. I think Tengen feels pretty awful about it. I think after he came clean, he immediately started apologizing. He immediately started saying that he really screwed up and that he was, you know, he got incredibly remorseful very quickly. I again, I think it was just, was he a longtime community member? Yes, which is another reason why I believed it. The dude has been a part of our community for 3+ years. And that was another reason why I thought it was legit. There were a lot of things working in his favor to make me think that things were legit. Yeah. But why did he do it though? I think the same reason anyone would lie about something like that. He probably wasn't in a position where he could do something like that, and he wanted to have a moment in the spotlight. He wanted people to be like, holy shit, you're awesome. Because some people need that in their lives. You know? Some people just need that, and they eventually get to the point where they're like, I'm gonna lie to make it happen. So it's just, and you know what? Whatever. But anyway, yeah. I think that's it. I don't think there's really much else to say about it. As a reminder for anyone coming in, I do just want to let you guys know, let me make sure this is said, because I want to make sure why people understand this. Due to the outpouring of generosity from people on the second charity stream, I will still be doing every single goal, including Final Fantasy XIV. Yes. So don't worry about that. And the reason I'm doing that again is because you guys came together and raised an extra like almost $80,000. So that was big. And yes, I will also be doing the hot tub stream from the new house. Yes, I will. Because again, those were promises from me. That has nothing to do with that donation. I said I'd do it, and I'm going to do it. So that's. I mean, if anything, try to be an example. So, yes, Nuriel, I will still play Dream Daddy for you. Yes. Anyway, okay, I'm done.